Hi, I'm Cassandra. I'm with Flow&Paddle. We'll be going through a quick upper body, shoulders, and neck release today. Follow along with me. All you need is your mat. No props are necessary unless you like them for your practice. We'll begin in an easy seated posture. Anything that feels easy and comfortable for you. Sitting up nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Palms can land down on the knees or maybe up to help you receive a little bit of energy here. We'll begin by starting to take a nice big breath in through the nose. And a big open mouth exhale. Sigh the breath out, let it all go. 2 more just like that. Deep full breath in through the nose. And a big open mouth exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Last breath here together. Deepest, fullest breath of your day. Fill up. And a big open mouth exhale. Sigh it out, let it go. We'll begin by tucking our chin towards our chest. We're going to rock our right ear over to our right shoulder. Feeling the left side of the neck get a nice good stretch here. It can always stay just like this. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, maybe the right hand comes to the head, gently pressing the side of the right head towards the right shoulder here. And another option is to bring the left fingertips out towards the left edge of your mat. Maybe you want to float through those fingertips just to make it a little bit more tense. Up to you, depends on what feels good here for you. Breathing in through the left side of the neck here. Good. We'll inhale, come back through center, chin to chest, hands release. We'll take the left ear over to the left shoulder for the right side of the neck, getting a good stretch. And again, maybe that left hand gently assists the head towards that left shoulder. And maybe the right fingertips want to reach over to the right edge of the mat, maybe floating, maybe not. Breathing in through the right, inhale. And exhale. 1 more breath here. Good. We'll bring chin back through center. We're going to rock it side to side. So we'll take it right ear, right shoulder. Inhale back through center. Left ear, left shoulder. Couple more times each way. If you want to work your way into a full circle, gently pressing the head back, making a circle with the nose, if you can imagine that. Still sitting up nice and tall, still relaxing through the shoulders. We'll take it through the other side. So if you take those full circles, we'll lean it over to the left, all the way back, over to the right, back through center. So just a couple more big circles if you're taking them, or maybe just that side to side rock. Carry a lot of tension, a lot of stress in our shoulders, our upper body. So just seeing if you can release and let go here. Good. Chin will come back through center. We're going to inhale, lift the chin, reach our arms up and over the head. As we exhale, we're going to cross the right elbow under the left, maybe grabbing for opposite shoulders here. Or you can grab for backs of palms together, palm to touch, finding eagle wrap arms here. Think about drawing elbows in line with the shoulders. We're separating the shoulder blades behind our back here. Maybe you stay just like this. Maybe it feels good to start to lift the elbows up towards the sky. Maybe lift the gaze. As we exhale, we draw the elbows in towards navel, finding chin to chest. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift the arms up and over. Exhale, curl the elbows in. Last one here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw elbows to navel. Good. We'll inhale, reach up, unwind, arms reach over the head again. This time we're going to take a mini back bend. Cactus the elbows, expand the heart. Think about lifting the gaze up towards the sky here. Inhale, fingertips reach nice and high. 2 more just like that. Exhale, find those elbows bending. Good. Last one. Inhale, reach fingertips high. Exhale, bend the elbows, expand the heart. Good. Inhale, fingertips reach high. This time switching it out with that right elbow coming underneath the left this time. Beautiful. We'll inhale, lift those elbows any amount. Exhale, draw the elbows down towards navel, chin to chest. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, close. Last one together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. We'll inhale, unwind, reach the arms up and over the head. Exhale, hands press through heart center. Slight tuck of the chin here. Good. We'll come over into our tabletop, shifting over our knees right here, stacking our shoulders over our wrists, hips over our knees, rocking through our cat-cows. We'll inhale, soften the belly, tip the tailbone nice and high, maybe gaze high. As you exhale, you tuck that tailbone, you round and arch the spine, tuck chin to chest. Again, inhale, tailbone lifts, belly softens, chin lifts, heart threads forward and through. Exhale, tuck that tailbone, round and arch the spine, tuck chin to chest. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Neutral tabletop, working into thread the needle. We'll inhale, reach that right hand high to the sky. Start to roll out that right wrist here. Creating a fist, you work a little bit more into the wrist tendons and the forearms. Switch directions of the wrist roll. Good. When you're ready, thread that needle. Right arm comes under the left, dropping that right armpit down towards the mat. Hips stay stacked over the knees. Left hand could stay right by the face. It could extend forward. It could also take a partial bind. Left hand reaching high to the sky and maybe binding it behind the low back or towards the right hip crease here. Main focus is pressing that right armpit down towards the mat. Maybe you want to work into a kickstand. Left toes could extend back. Kickstanding that left foot. Maybe you want to float through the left toes. Keep that left hip point dialing down. Square off that hip. Breathe here for 3. Steady breath. Steady focus. 1 more inhale. And exhale, slowly release the left knee, left hand come back down. We'll inhale, unwind, reach that right hand back high to the sky. Good, right hand will meet that left. We'll switch it out. Left hand reaches high to the sky. Start to roll out that left wrist. Switch directions. When you're ready, we're gonna thread our needle, left arm under and through. Drop that left armpit down towards the mat here. Right hand again could stay by the face, could extend forward, or maybe working into that partial bind. If you want to extend that right heel back by kickstanding the right toes, that could be an option. Maybe working on that balance and floating the right heel off of the earth here. Breathing here for 3. Left armpit is pressing into the mat as that right shoulder is opening if you've taken that bind. Dial that right hip point down. Good. Slowly release. Right knee comes back down. Right hand comes back down. Unwind. Inhale, reach that left hand high. Good. Left hand will meet that right. We're going to walk our hands forward for puppy or heart melting pose. So hips stay stacked over those knees. You walk those hands as far as feels good, melting the heart down towards the mat here. If you ever need a block for the forehead or rolling up a mat might feel good for underneath of the third eye. Maybe even the chin or the throat are able to come down to the mat. Low belly's pulling up and in here. Shoulders are relaxed, pressing armpits down towards the mat, breathing into the side bodies. 3 more rounds of breath here. Good. We're slowly going to lift ourselves up, but then come forward onto our belly. We are going to take a locust pose. Hands are going to come back by your hips, palms facing down. Otherwise, you can take the interlace behind your back, pressing the palms together, squeezing them nice and tightly. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift up, pressing through the tops of the feet, lifting our head and our heart, slight tuck of the chin, reaching those hands towards the back of your mat here. If you want to float through the toes, finding a full locust variation, can float through the toes. Think about squeezing the thighs together, lifting up, breathing for 3, balancing on that pelvis for 2. Slowly release on 1, head back down to the mat. Hands are going to frame your chest. We're going to tuck our toes. We're going to lift ourselves up and back into a child's pose. Hips to heels, knees go out nice and wide towards the edges of the mat, stretching those fingertips forward. Maybe you like to rock that forehead side to side here. Good. Coming back neutral. We'll lift ourselves all the way up for our tabletop. Exhale, hips lift up and back, downward facing dog. Maybe taking a couple pedals might be your first down dog of the day. Waking up the backside of the body here. Beautiful. Working our way into stillness. We'll start to walk our hands back to our feet for a ragdoll at the back of our mat. Feet are hip width distance, if not wider. We're bending the knees as much as we need. We're tucking our chin towards our chest. Head is releasing nice and heavy. I invite you, a couple of options, maybe interlace the hands behind the head, gently pressing the head down towards the knees here. Or maybe taking that interlace behind the back, maybe reaching the arms up and over the back as well. Knees can stay bent as much as you need. Trying to draw the chest towards the thighs, opening up through the collarbones. One more breath here. Exhale, hands release back down to the sacrum and down to the mat. We take a halfway lift, hands slide up the shins or the thighs, tailbone back, heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. One more just like that. Inhale, halfway lift, back straight like I could hold a cup of water on your back. Exhale, fold. Next, inhale, ground down, root to rise. Arms will sweep out and over the head, extended mountain. Exhale, follow that breath, forward fold. Hands come through heart center. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold again, root to rise. Arms sweep out and over the head, extended mountain. Exhale, ride that breath, forward fold. Last half sun A here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, root to rise. Arms sweep out and over the head with energy. Exhale, right back down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant those hands, walk them out. High plank pose. Lift those hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. We're going to drop down to our knees. We're going to swing our legs around, maybe crossing ankles, coming seated here. Finding a figure 4 stretch. So we're going to take right ankle to the left knee here. We're going to walk our left foot in as much as we can so we can feel a little bit more here, and maybe drawing the chest forward a little bit more. Maybe press down through the palms, drawing the heart towards the top of your mat. I like to find a little bit of movement. If you find movement feels good for you, you can find that movement or hold stillness. Good. One more breath here. Beautiful. Extend the left leg long. Right ankle is going to cross over the left knee for a twist. So left hand wraps around the right thigh. Right hand kickstands behind you. Maybe the gaze falls over the right shoulder here. Breathing in nice and deeply, sitting up nice and tall. Twisting a little bit deeper with the exhale. Good. We'll slowly release, unwind. We'll extend that right leg long, cross the left knee over the right. We'll bend that right knee, drawing that right foot towards the right glute. Flexing left toes, drawing that left knee away. And again, maybe you like that movement just a little bit, swaying side to side. Think about heart coming forward, pushing the hands through the mat here. Beautiful. One more breath. We'll go ahead and extend that right heel back long. We'll cross that left foot over the right thigh, wrap the right arm around the left thigh, left hand kickstands behind you. Every inhale, we're growing a little taller. Every exhale, twisting just a little bit deeper. Maybe that gaze falls over that left shoulder. Good. We'll slowly release, unwind. We're going to bend both the knees. So left foot plants, right knee bends, planting the right foot. Hands are right behind the hips, facing the body. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, press down through the feet, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, lift the gaze up towards the sky if it's available. If you like to drop the head back, opening up through the throat chakra, you can always find that variation. Breathing in, pressing down through the hands and the feet for 3. Continuing to breathe for 2. Good. Slowly release those hips back down when you're ready. We'll take a full fold here. So Dandasana, extending legs forward, flex the feet. Inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, fold over those legs here. You can take a big bend through the knees if you like to get that chest to touch the thighs. Being more passive in this posture, so allowing gravity to do its job. Tucking chin to chest, rounding spine, breathing for 3. Good. We'll slowly lift ourselves up, working our way into Shavasana. Hands are going to come forward. We're going to use the core muscles to slowly lower us all the way back. And once we get there, head and shoulders are last to touch. We'll take a full body stretch. Inhale, reach the arms up and over. As you exhale, full Shavasana pose. Take up as much space on your mat that you possibly can. Toes flip out, heels are in. Closing the eyes down. One last big breath here together. Fill the lungs up with air. And a big open mouth exhale. Sigh the breath out. Let it all go. Enjoying this rest, this stillness. Can always pause the video and take as much time as you need in your Shavasana pose. I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their day, wherever you are watching this video. We appreciate you for supporting. We hope you can like, comment, share, and subscribe our Flow&Paddle TV. Let us know different things you would like to see more of, so then we can do that. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Again, my name is Cassie. Have a beautiful one. The love and the light in me sees and respects the love and the light in you. Go in peace. Be blessed. Namaste.